Want to learn how to draw a tree a little bit like this? I'm going to show you how in about 2 minutes. We're going to start with drawing the trunk. This is the foundation of the tree, and with your pen, a ballpoint, or a fine liner, really just start with the outline. We're going to be light and loose with no straight lines, making it really, really loose and jagged. These diagonal shading lines are called hatching, and that's going to give us a base for the shadow and the foundation of the texture of the tree. Next, we're adding some outlines here, and they're same kind of shape that you drew around the outline of the tree, but this is the way of kind of creating the illusion of detail, making it look like there are different dimensions and the branches creating different planes within the canopy of the tree. Below these different sections and above them, I'm doing a little bit of hatching. I'm keeping the top of each section a little bit lighter, making it look like the sun is hitting the top of the section of leaves. The bottom of the tree is going to be the darkest area because that's where the canopy shadows the trunk and the leaves on the bottom. But when you look at a tree like an oak tree, you'll notice that there's areas of shadow within the canopy as well, areas where you can see kind of into the middle of where the leaves are. You can repeat this pattern of, hatching and then drawing really squiggly lines and shading around them as much as you want, creating the illusion of detail without having to draw each individual leaf. By leaving the outline really light and loose, it gives you kind of leeway to draw in a really jagged outline over time. And the outline of the tree does not have to be super firm. In fact, it's better if it's not. That means you can contrast the kind of lightness of the canopy with a dark and heavily textured tree trunk. Now we're keeping the bottom and the left-hand side a little bit lighter. The top and the right-hand side are going to be shaded because that's where the trees overhang. And again, we're using contrast to make it look like the trunk is so much darker than the leaves, because usually the tree trunk and the branches are the darkest part of a tree. By using this method of shading through layers, you can really achieve density and depth with ink pens without using any color at all. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know.